Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, welcome back for Captain of Industry. And Jake, thank you for the resub, much appreciated. Yeah, I appreciate it, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I don't get to see you much except talk to you on Fridays at Community Game Night. Other than that, yeah, I assume you might be here lurking. I know it's a lot of, it's an odd time for some people, and for some people it's completely out of there, but well, thanks for claiming first as well. But I appreciate the resub, thank you. 26 months, that's a long freaking time. Long freaking time. I've only been, well, no, I've been doing this for 3.5 years, so. Alrighty, let's jump into the game and see where we're at here. So, we left off, we were working on the bus. We need to get to finishing that. We have fluids to do yet, or the upper level of the middle section there. Beyond that, I've continued with the mining and terraforming stuff. The coal mine is done. Yes, there are these little splotches of coal in here. I don't know how deep they go. I don't know if it's worth it to scoop those out. I don't think it is, because it's just a tiny bit of coal amidst a whole bunch of rocks. So I think we're going to ignore those. And actually, I'm not even sure that they're coal. They could just be modeling in the rock, because you can see the same thing here. Or similar anyway here in the might be different, but see similar there in the iron, so there might not be even as much coal in there as it might seem anyway. But we have completely excavated this entire coal mine, so I reassigned the miners, the miners over here, as well as their trucks, and they are dumping off the coal here. We do have the same kind of setup where we have a chain of buckets for them to deliver to, and then a sort of master one here, and then that one passes it out and onto the bus. We're bringing the one down here, the one output down here. I have this splitting to go left and right. Left here to go and keep this full, and right to continue down here to all the smelting that we currently have still going. As well as a bucket here just for localized delivery. Let's say if they want to, come and get some for the copper, or for, for this bus here, or for this here. That way it's this far at least, so they don't have to drive all the way down here to get it. They can get it a little more locally, assuming that they'll pick it up here, which I don't honestly know if they will or not. I'm hoping they will. They seem to use proximity, but we'll see. We stopped scooping sand out of the beach for right now. We have a ridiculous amount of sand, as you can see. I haven't even counted these containers, but there's got to be 60 or 80 of them combined between the two areas. I mean, this is 11. This here is, no, actually, it's probably more than 60 or 80. This here is over 40 anyway, almost 50. So there's probably over 100 containers times 4320. So what's that, 4.3 million sand? Right? No, 432,000 sand. Either way, almost 500,000 sand, probably at least, here in buckets in the base. So we're good on sand for a little while. Beyond that, I've started doing a little bit more out here. It's a lot of coarse, rough, and irritating sand. Indeed, it gets everywhere, too, as you can see. It gets all over the place. We got it over here. We got it over here. So I started editing this a little bit here. The plan here would be to, as you can see, we've connected. This is all, by the way, this is all terraformed. The islands ends here with this ring mountains. We took down that whole ring mountain there, but it ends with a ring mountain here. All this stuff down here is all terraform, as well as up into here. And the plan would be to fill in this entire central, what was a river or a sound, I guess, actually technically, since it's ocean on both sides, to fill it all in and do away with the water. We'll see how long it takes to get there. But I am going to build this like ramp system here all the way across to the mountain, and then also along the edge of the island here. I'll probably angle it out a little bit and then go around this if I get that far. I don't know how far I'm going to get. We're going to stop there for now, and we'll come back to that end once we get the sound quieted. But we'll continue this dumping here as as we have the slag and the waste to fill it in, and then we will coat it with dirt. That's the plan, is to coat it with dirt, like we're coating everything else with dirt. So there's a bit of work to go on. These guys are done. I had them doing a little bit of trimming there at the of this edge of this island, so that we can make that smooth slope. So they're done now, and they can go they can do something else. The trucks can do something else. The excavators will wait. And then these rocks here, actually, we don't need to cut them down because they're going to be underneath that ramp anyways. So we're just going to extend that way, and if they are, then I'll trim them down at that point, but I'm not going to until we need to. We're scooping rock still out of the iron mine, and we'll probably get some rock eventually out of the coal mine, as well as out of the new iron mine and the limestone mine as needed, and the copper mine as needed. The copper mine's going to be a while before it gets rock again, though. A little while, because we have all this almost pure copper here that we need to scoop before we can go down another level even. So that's that. But that's all getting dumped either in this little valley here that I've made with walls, or over here in this valley that I've made of walls. And this is so that we can put the bus cutting across here, not on sand, so that it can be done so that we can have all the sand out from there. There is that tiny bit of sand here under this hill that I'm not going to bother scooping out. We'll just leave it alone. There's not that much under there, and it's more work than it's worth, I think, to do. Since this is all surface sand, I think it's worth it to scoop it all out. Okay. After that, we need to come back to working on the bus, I think, and then we'll just kind of keep an eye on the mining. To start with, we're just scooping the coal off the surface. We don't even technically need to do that. We could just scoop it from, scoop this level out further and just pick it up as it goes. But I wanted them to make sure that they had a decent amount started. We could change that now and actually have them focus on mostly on dirt with just a little bit of coal, just to maintain the coal supply. Might change that too. But we do have all of this stuff to work on. So we have 3 fluids and a solid that need to go on the upper level up here. And that's so that we can convey I didn't open my list up. Oopsie. There we are. That's so that we can convey the graphite, acid, water, and diesel all down there. Now, we started this, and we're scrunching this bus up here, just in this angle area here, so that I can get trucks in and out of here. That's the only reason for it. I thought about putting in a small ramp here, but I put it here instead because we needed the space. But I couldn't make this corner like this because of this ramp here, so I just scrunched it up. I could technically let these belts flatten back out here, but I figured since I already had them stacked, it was easier just to keep going to the next ramp crossing. So there's that. So we can work on these pipes and the last belt. The last belt's going to go all the way to the top, which should be okay. But let's do this first pipe here. So that's going to be diesel. That'll go from here. Let's grab the pipe. And the reason we're running diesel this way is not for any other reason than having to be able to have local refueling stations. We currently only have the one, plus they can go to the bucket that's by where the refinery is. So they kind of have one on either end of the map. But I'd like to have kind of a 4 corners kind of thing with the diesel supply. And so that's what the intent of this is. So let's connect that over. Oop, nope, you don't. Right in there. And that continues all the way to here. And that's the lower one. We can continue that this way. Is that here? I think so. Or is it there? Nope, it's here. Hey, Marshall, welcome. Thanks for the hydrate. How are you doing today? And then this goes to here, and then it comes down and in through here. And then we continue this way, and then we can continue this way, and this way, and then we get to the spaghetti. I'm going to stop before the spaghetti for right now, and then we'll deal with all these pipes together at the spaghetti. The next one would be water. And the reason for the water here is because we don't have any water up here at all. We need a bit for this, which we're getting enough here. But for the smelting process, we actually need a steady supply of water. More than these, more than I want to rely on for water collectors. That doesn't mean that I won't put water collectors in here to capture the water, but I want to do I want to have a steady pump supply, and we don't have a water table in this area. There is one over here. We are actually using it a fair amount, but not excessively anymore because we put in all these water collectors and things for the food supplies for the settlement. But I don't have a water table here, so my thought was to bring water from here, from this water table, and send it over into here. And so actually what I want to do here is not use one of these buckets, but actually use just use a pump. Just put a pump down and then feed it straight into this line somehow. And I think we can just do that right in here. Let's go with water. That's not water, Wally. That's water. Groundwater pump. I don't know that we're going to need any more than one, so we'll just go with one. Put it right in there like that. We had the math. I don't remember what the math was, but we had the math. The math is here. We need to have 12 water, but we're getting 12 steam, and it's a 4-to-3 ratio, so we're getting 9 water back from the steam cooling. So we need 3 water per arc furnace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arc furnaces. And so that's 6 times 3, which is 18 water per minute. Plus, steel requires water in this process. And there are 4 of those, times 12. So that's 48. Which means we need to have 18 plus 48, which is 68 water. Ooh, that's not good. I am going to put some rain collectors in then, because this is only going to be 60 or 48 water. So I'm going to want to have some rain collectors there, but this will at least give us a steady supplement to the rain collectors whenever we need it. Let's delete this whole pipe though, and then we can run. I could put a second, you know what? Maybe I should just run a larger pipe, and then if I want to, I can put a second water collector in here. You haven't streamed in a bit because your work schedule is kind of a mess. Yeah, I can believe it. Because you work retail, so that's understandable. That's completely understandable. Let's do this a little bit differently then. Let's do it like this instead. And then we'll use a Mark II pipe here. Yeah. And then we'll just do like a single catch like that, and then we'll go up, all the way up to the top. And I gotta be careful with this a little bit, and I may have to actually make tweaks to it. You know what? I'm going to wait on this one. Yeah, let's wait on this one. Turn that off. It's annoying. There we go. Let's do the other 2 first. So the next one is going to be acid. Because we need acid for the gold. Oops, go up 1. We need acid for the gold refining. As well as something else, I think. This direction. So we'll go this way. And anywhere where I don't have... I'm using all Mark 1s for the initial layout here. Anywhere that I need more, I will just build more. What in the heck? Oh, that's what. Because I don't know what I'm going to need until I get in there, to be honest. In terms of... pipe and belt speeds. So we're just going to do Mark 1s until we know what we need. So this will go across here, and then we're going to stop here before we get to the spaghetti. Yeah, who else uses acid here? Nobody. Acid's only used in dumping, is in copper, which is going to stay at the other end. We've rebuilt that already. It's used in glass, which is already down at the other end. Morphine, which is down at the other end. Gold ore concentrate. That's where it's used right there. It's in the concentration of gold ore. We might be using it for this too, but I think that's only used in uranium. Who else uses acid here? Yes, thank you, Jake. And then we use it for the chip stages. Yep. So this acid pipe that makes it worse. We might split it here. At some point, I'll have to figure out how I would do that if I'm going to do that. But we might split it here in order to connect it to when we rebuild the chips. But we can do that when the time comes. Until the time comes, I just want to run it through and get it going that way toward gold. Then the final thing here is graphite. That's a flat belt. That comes here and goes up one. Jake, we can't take you anywhere. Let's go there, and then we'll go up 1, 2 to here. Yeah, I figured water was going to become an issue right here because of this belt. So we're going to make a tweak to that. Actually, you know what I could do different here is I could come back to that to like here. Nope. Not there, maybe here. That might help. Let's try that on for size. This way. But yeah, anywhere where we're gonna need a little bit more flow, we can increase the belt speeds. You go to there and then down and down again, like that. And then we can come this way, and then we're gonna go through this spaghetti. All right, so water pipe, water pipe, water pipe. Let's just see if I can do this without too much strife. It's got to go to here. I just get it to go over. Yeah, that'll just do it. Oh, almost. Almost did it. Come on. There you go. Almost. Come on. Oh, you're giving me the blueprint. There we go. There we go. So it just does a little bump over that belt, and that's fine. Excellent. No, you're fine. Come on. Would that help if I just do? Yep, that'll help. Turning off the auto connect, the R, is useful in this situation, and many like it. I just forgot to do it. We'll stop there. We'll come down. No, down to height 1, and then through, and then through, and through, and stop right there. Okay, so these all need to go. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's going to crowd my belt out big time. My clever belt routing there is not going to work. This belt for sand, I have to do something different. I think I'm going to move this splitter for coal back here like I did even beyond what I did for the rock. And then I can use that same idea, though, and split it off early instead. And that'll save all of this woe and strife here a little bit. Let's just take it from here. And then also, no, not like that. Let's take out this one. I may need to back this up a little bit then. And this here also. So if I put a splitter here instead. Take that out. Take this all the way out to there. And this all the way out to there. Delete this one. delete this all the way down to here. Like this. What the heck? Oh, there we go. And then I can put that splitter in early. We need to figure out where I can put this, though. So let's do this one to there, I think. So this actually needs to come out too. Back that up. Delete this. Go through there, or I need to come back one more. Back by one more. And that'll go through like that. Yeah. So I need to take out this. Like that. Coal can come this way then. This space in the middle is really useful for that. Coal can connect up to that one, and then coal can come in through here. There we go. I need to back up with the gold and iron scraps here a bit. That's probably enough. Yeah, just go right on over like that. Same thing with you. We skip a space, and the next one we have here is this one, which is sand. But the good news is now I can bring the sand out a different way, which is what the intention of this whole thing was. I almost forgot what my intentions were. This goes up or around. Yeah, around is fine. Go around like that. Or up over. That's good too. That works too. But I want to also move this splitter for sand. Because it should be right in here instead. Because then I can bring this rock. Is that the next one? A little bit closer here. Like this. Yeah, I like it. All right. So sand, I connected. Rock, I need to connect. I should change this belt perhaps. Rock can go there like that. And then I need to back this all up here a little bit. Do like that instead, it's easier. The next one is slag. That goes into this splitter. Like that. Why do you start so early? That's better. I know why it started early. And then after that we have gold. That can probably be changed to 2. Let's try changing that one out. Gold can come this way, this way, this way, and right in there. That's better too. I like it when they get better. And then this next one is steel plates, iron plates, and then limestone. Does that need to go up anymore? It does not. Just leave the whole stretch straight into there then. Right? Yes. Gotta hope I'm not jacking anything up here. Let's take the graphite first. It needs to go up over... Okay, come out to like here maybe? Nope. There? Yep. Just come up over here like this to somewhere in that neighborhood, and then comes back down to height 1 to go under this. And then the next pipe here, I need to make sure it's a Mark 1 pipe. Come to... Oh, that's why. Keep forgetting to... It's on height 1. There. How about there? That's better. Probably there. Yeah. That's good. And come through. The next pipe is the water pipe. That goes here. And then finally, diesel. No, not that one. This one. That stays up, right. So come all the way here to the end and then hop back down again. And we are through. Woof. Okay. The stuff that's going to continue down to here, I need to just let it be for right now. Diesel, graphite, water, acid. If it's going here or going out there, it needs to wait because I need to do some terraforming here. And I actually have the miners, so maybe I should do that or get that started. It's probably not a bad idea because I need to be able to get belts and stuff through from this point over. And it's kind of... Hopefully I didn't screw that lineup up. Let's see. I have you 2 spaces over that line. Okay, it's straight. I just need to clean this up so it's a slope instead of being a jagged mess. Let's grab a clone of like this one. Should be fine. Let's put it over here though. Let them just Unity build it. That's fine. We can assign a few miners to it. 2, 3... And then let's do 9 trucks. Let everybody start driving over here. And then I want to just kind of highlight this whole area. Yeah, like that. And we want to start a slope here somewhere. I think I want to start the sloping. I think I want this to be flat. And then I want these to be sloped downward. Down to wherever that goes. Just a little bit further. And then this to be flat here also. And I don't know if I want to go over by a little bit more or not. Probably out this way a little bit more. Like to there we can go. This, like that. And then anywhere where there is a spot where the miners aren't mining, because it's already dark, like they're already done, then I want to fill that in with dumping instead, and I want to allow the dumping of rock here. That's a diggable spot. I think that's kind of it. And then from here, I want to mine out this whole thing until it stops. Like that. And it's just going to kind of slope downward, and that's fine. We should go out one more, just to be safe. Maybe we should go out a little bit more, just to be safe. Like that. You don't have anywhere to dump dirt? You don't have anywhere to dump dirt. Okay. How is this going? Still waiting. In that case, crap. We need more places to dump dirt. I don't want to scooch over here too much more, but we can do a little bit more. Is that you? No. The other one? This one? Gotta be careful with this, just to make sure that I don't overlap these at all. We'll do that. And then dump like this to there. Like this, like this, like that, like that. Our mining destinations out. Oh, that's probably my other. Yeah. Do this too. That's probably over here. I probably didn't get the grid covering it properly. I did not. We could change it then to go like this instead. I think that'll be a wide enough slope area. I probably didn't even really need this outer one, but I'm going to do it anyway. I could just let them dump dirt here, but I'm kind of saving the dirt to some extent. Right now all they're scooping is dirt, but they should be scooping the, as they scoop up the rock, which they kind of are, then they're going to dump it here, where these trucks have already trod. We got a little bit more here we can do, and there, and here, here, and there, and there. And I also need to fill in up here. There we go. No, don't fill in up there. Nope, don't fill in up there. Because we're gonna pull this out one block and then skin it with dirt on top. So we don't want to fill that in up there because that's gonna be dirt up there. If they fill it in now, it'll be rock instead. Hope you just dump the rock here in your own zone. That would be the best thing. No, they're driving off. Alright. Then let's, don't really need that one. That one neither. There we go. There they go. Now they're dumping rock in their own zone. Keep it here because it'll be a much less crazy drive time if you do. And this is what I mean by the terraforming. We're just doing a lot of this kind of terraforming stuff. Of course, this out here too, but lots of terraforming. I may even widen this a bit more down here to get another ramp in before we go. Like, I may put in another ramp right here before all this stuff ends. And if I do, then I might want this a little bit wider over here, but it's actually probably wide enough. That's the reason to make it wider there, and it's probably wide enough. Doesn't take them long to fill in the dirt. Not long at all. All the trucks are extremely busy because there's so many jobs assigned, but the only way you could do that differently is if I assigned specific trucks here. Then I can say accept assigned only, and those trucks are the only ones who can take the dirt. And if it gets overwhelming, then I will do that. Oh, one of the things that happened while I was doing some off-camera work is for some reason we ran out of crude oil, which then caused us to run out of diesel. So I upgraded this oil rig twice, and I could probably use some more upgrading, at least at some point, but for right now, it's running fine at 8x speed. It was at 4x speed before, so we made some progress here. There are no roads. The trucks will drive wherever they feel like, based on their auto pathing. The best thing you can do to make, the closest thing you can do to make roads are these ramps that are used to get over pipes and belts and stuff that are here. And you can kind of, if you use, so you can use, let's see here, buildings or vehicles. You can use these barriers also to control where they can drive. So if you really wanted to be specific about where they could drive, you'd have to line the entire thing with these concrete barriers, which would be a lot of effort / money. And they don't have any speed difference on any different types of terrain. So it doesn't matter whether they're driving on dirt, rock, sand, trash. It doesn't matter at all. They don't care. So in the end, it's just whatever kind of thing. Okay, so let's see. We've got this all ready to go. We could turn it on. When we turn it on, when we start building it, that is, we're going to want to connect all this stuff up also, and then we can decide here if we should do all of these, continue with all these storages here. I'm kind of leaning toward it, because then there's kind of a little bit of a buffer at each place. Instead of having the bus connected directly to the destination, that way you have some fluctuation we can compensate for. And really, I should have done the same when I built these old arrays, like for this old smelting array. I should have had a buffer tank or bucket for limestone and coal, and then an output one for slag. My slag stopped. Why are they not? Oh, because they're so busy dealing with dirt. Yeah, let's just say 5 trucks only can deal with dirt, and everybody else needs to go away. That way they can, yeah, see, they immediately went back to stable again. That way they can do other jobs like hauling slag and waste and whatever else. Because right now they were so overwhelmed with hauling dirt out here that all the trucks were doing it, and actually they're done. Are they done? And they're just, oh yeah, there it goes. It takes sometimes this late in the game. There's some drawing lag. It takes them a little bit of extra time to do some drawing of things. So we just kind of have to wait for that to work. I guess all of these trucks need to just have their contents deleted, which will send it back to those buckets. And it costs Unity, but Unity is basically free. It costs 0.1 Unity, and I earn 8 per month. So it's basically free. Oopsie. I just kind of got to find the ones that are empty or aren't empty here and get rid of their contents. They'll go do something else. No alerts, so we must be good now. They're just here because they don't have anything else better to do. And they're just filling in here until they have something better to do. This corner ended up making a bit of a cliff. I wasn't sure how to make it look right. Kind of, when I say right, I mean the way that I want it to look. I think it'll look okay once we have dirt here, because the dirt will kind of just smooth it off a little bit, kind of like how this looks. So I think it'll be okay, but I do need to do a little bit of trimming with an excavator before I can call that finished. So let's come back over here. We'll just assign 1 excavator and 3 trucks. And then we'll come over here and we'll set up an excavation task for this. Like that. That'll be good. And then I'll do the opposite one, and then we can once this is finished, we can reskin this with dirt then instead. Oh, more of them came out here. Okay. Delete your contents. Same. And then the trucks get out here with their errors, and then they're useless. I can't even click on them. There's so many piled up here. They're stuck, and they can't be used for anything else. So we kind of have to help them along. All right, you move. Move. We're all piled up here together. Move. All done. Okay. Hopefully that excavator's on its way. I don't know where it is. It's probably coming from the ones that I've stored down there. It's neither. I guess it's a quirk, because the reason is a bunch of trucks came down here to dump the dirt, but there were so many en route to the same tile that the tile got filled up before they got here, or at least the registration of the tile got filled up to finish the tile filling before they got here. So they all were just like, I can't do anything because my destination is full now. And so I'm just using Unity to empty. Now we're up to 12 Unity earned, and it just varies a little bit depending on what I'm feeding into the why are we not feeding any household appliances or nothing into the houses here? Uh-oh. What are we short on now? What are we short on now? Steel? Why are we short on steel? Oh, we're short on steel. Why are we short on steel? It's not iron. Full output. Full output. Missing input. Oh, no. Okay, what's your problem? Missing input. You're missing molten. Wait a dang minute. What is your full output then? Slag. Oh, because slag's not moving. Right, we need to get slag moving. Why is slag not moving? Why are trucks not coming to pick this up? There's higher need tasks out there. There's nothing. There's plenty. There's space to. No, there's not any space to dump it. No, there is. They can dump right here. They're dumping it right here. There's plenty of space. Nope. This way. Come this way then. And yeah, looks like we're good now. Alright, I need to figure out why slag is slagging off. Oh, that's rock backing it up. Okay. That means this rock bucket needs to actually be linked to one of those and this one as well. Actually, not those yet. I want to finish this up first. So this one first. So they'll come and get the rock from here now. I thought it's slag. It's the rock and the slag come down into the same belt, which is a relic, actually. I should actually change that. But this is the old bus, and I want to change it anyways. So the slag wasn't backed up. The rock was backed up, but the slag couldn't get all the way there because they were sharing a belt. Yeah. Stupid. So we need to get rid of the rock, which is good because we need to fill this in with rock. Although they all came and they all registered this one instead because I set it up that way. So we'll need to get rid of some more rock. What you're saying is it's time to rock out. Indeed. Indeed. I forgot that I had this bucket only linked to there, but I'm not currently dumping rock out here because I want the rock to get focused into these areas here inside the base because I didn't want to put slag and waste here, although I don't know why I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. I wanted to use all rock. There's no real reason that I know of. It's just a weird personal thing of mine, I guess. So now the slag will come out of the iron and steel area. There it goes. And we'll continue along down the bus. like that. And then these guys can process again, like that. And we can make more steel like that. And then they can deliver steel over here, and then we can make this crap again. Right. Uh-oh. But medical supplies, on the other hand, is a problem. And that's also probably a steel issue. Yeah, that's a steel issue too. So we need to get some of that steel over here. Here we go. Now they're dumping rock down here. Rock on. So I think it's time to let them start building all this. I don't think I programmed any of these bins, so I have to program them all. But we can at least unpause all the building here and let them just go ham on the building. Don't do the water pump yet. You can do the pipe for it though. Oops, not those. Repause those. Okay, so they're done with this now. We need to do a little more dumping here, though. Not up there. That shouldn't have been dumped, actually. Need to scoop that back out. There to there to there. All this can be dumped on. Actually, so can these. This one needs to be scooped back down a bit. Give me what I want. Kind of. That. And then I want to do this. And this. Oops, nope, 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 that. And this. And that. Delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Actually, we need to come out to this also. Stay. Stay. There we go. And I think that'll do, or maybe I should trim this down also. Let's do this also here. I want to do that one too, and then let's do these two also. Oh no. These two here also. There we go. Stay. Oh, there's a excavator, actually. Trucks all ran away. Going to fill things up. Oh, we missed a spot. And I'm making the trucks build all this crap, so it's going to be a little bit... Instead of using Unity for it all, because it's a lot of Unity to use. There they go. You did all this, that's good. I think that's good enough. You can see how rock and dirt have different slopes too. Like the rock held here at a steeper slope than the dirt did. It's kind of a fun thing to look at too. I'll switch to the dump mode here. Let's take this all out. This needs to come all the way out to here now. And then we can do slope, rotate down to there, and then flatten it out right there. And that, pause. Crap, pause. That needs to be dirt, not rock. Let me clear that and redo it, just in case the trucks are on their way with the wrong things. There. And then F. And slope down to there, and then there. If I get a little rock on the surface, that's fine, but I like to have the dirt on the surface. There we go. We can get rid of these excavators now and all these trucks now. The truck's like, oh, I'm done? Okay, I'm out. Here comes our first load of dirt. Nope, you're going elsewhere. Wait, where the heck are you going with gold scrap? Oh, never mind. It was gold scrap. It looked like dirt. I think I need to add this to the destinations. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Mine control tower. Oh, you're done. That's auxiliary. Oh, I wanted to show this too. This rock deposit here underneath looks like T-Rex or something. I thought that was kind of fun. Let's see. Let's take your area. Come over here. Like this. Ish. Think that'll be enough? Keep coming down though. I think that will be enough. You're moving? You're moving. And then we can continue out this way. Need to get these down to 15. I'm keeping this through here as a path. So we don't want them to excavate that. Like that. Just until we know where we're going here at the end. The rest of this can get knocked down to 15. Not that one. This comes out here. Go this way. And then I can come through and do the stuff that's 16 right now. I need to just skin a little bit of dirt off the nose here. Like that. Back like this. A little bit of limestone will be fine. And actually I'm going to go ahead and let them do that tip there. Like that. And these two as well. That'll be good to start with. Just to kind of skin the dirt off of there. I need it down to 15 so we can put another wall around the edge here. And that's what this is temporarily doing as well. It's just waiting until I can get all the way through here so I don't mess up the truck routes. Although, I don't know that I need that now that I have this. Well, until they finish the dirt here, I think we'll wait. Your new Christmas present should be on the way next week. You're excited? Oh, what'd you get yourself? Or is it a surprise for me? To me. Whatever, you know what I mean. Is it supposed to be a surprise? That's what I meant to say. Still building all this stuff. All the supplies for this are right here. But most of it's construction parts too, and they've gobbled them all up. So we have to wait for those to get made. And I don't have them being made very fast because we honestly don't need them that much. We're only making 12 per minute. So it's just going to take a while. But we can actually build these two here. That's the reason why I didn't Unity build. We didn't have the stuff to Unity build at all. So it's just going to take them a while to iterate through the whole thing, get it all built. Which is why I wanted them to start on it, once I had it all planned out. This is all the oil refinery, by the way, Jake. A new motorized adjustable height standing desk. Nice. Caledon has one of those. A shootable height. Indeed. It's a stand, shoot, shoot. This is all the oil refinery. Crude oil comes in here at the end. Water comes in over here. Somewhere. Here. And what else comes in? That's an outbound. Outbound, outbound. I think that's all that's actually coming in. Yeah, diesel, that's going out. That's all that's coming in, and all this whole thing comes from crude oil in some manner. Which is pretty impressive. It's a statue of maintenance. Yeah, statue of industry would make more sense, wouldn't it? Statue of maintenance, though. It reduces... What does it do? It reduces your island's maintenance requirements by 5%, as long as it's getting fuel gas to burn. You can see it burning fuel gas there out of the wrench. So as long as it's getting a steady supply of fuel gas to burn, it'll burn. It'll reduce our maintenance by 5%. But if it doesn't get the maintenance or the fuel gas, you'll get a negative effect. Which I don't know. It doesn't say what the negative effect is. It just says negative effect. But still, yeah. So we have a lot of load balancing and prioritization going on in this spaghetti mess. This was a fun thing to build for like 2 or 3 streams. But what ends up here with the fuel gas specifically is we're producing it and we're using it for a few different things. We're using it here to boil water for the cracking processes in here, and some other areas down here that are also doing some different types of cracking with steam. And then we use the fuel gas to make hydrogen. And then whenever we're done with, and we also pump into this, of course, and when we're done with it, then it gets prioritized out on this pipe here and out to this way. And then we fill up this tank here, which will lead to this new bus. And then what we can't use, completely can't use, will go into this flare and get burned off. But we're using a lot of it. And like I said, a lot of it goes into this. We even have a prioritization here where we take in steam from these 3, which are fuel gas burners, and these 2, which are coal burners. And it prioritizes the ones burning the fuel gas over the ones burning the coal. That way we use the fuel gas instead of flaring it, but also we can use the coal if we need it to keep the steam going. And it just does a priority in here. Yellow is on, not yellow is off. So we're prioritizing in the steam from the fuel gas, and then we're supplementing it with the coal whenever we need it, which is probably rare to never, but just in case it's here. And you can see this tank here is just a buffer tank for fuel gas, and it's sitting empty right now. As soon as we pump fuel gas in here right now, it's getting used, which means that all the fuel gas there's not any surplus even to fill up this tank for output, let alone flaring, which is kind of nice. But yeah, this took, I don't know, 3 streams, maybe longer in total, but it was a fun thing to build. I enjoyed it. But you can see that all the pipe spaghetti, and even with planning, there was still a lot of pipe spaghetti. But it looks, I mean, if you go to a real refinery, like, you know, oil refinery or whatever, there's a lot of pipe spaghetti. So this is pretty good, I think, considering all that. I don't think we need these 2 ramps. I don't know why we would. I'm going to take them out. I don't think we would do. We can always put them back in later if we decide we need them. We're still making parts, so we're just going to have to keep going there. What are you delivering? You're delivering something. The iron, probably. Probably. How goes? Still full on iron. Still full on steel now that we're processing it again. What else can I show you, Jake, that you haven't seen in a while? Because you haven't been here very much for this. This is a concrete factory here. I'm using prioritization here too. So this is where that fuel gas goes. It goes here, and it gets used to power these rotary kilns that run off of gas, because they're more efficient. And plus, we're using the fuel gas to use the fuel gas instead of burning it off for no reason. Then using these coal ones, because one of these gas ones is equivalent to 2 of the coal ones. And then I'm using the same kind of prioritization logic here to make sure that I use the cement that comes out of these 2 before I use the cement that comes out of these 4. So that was kind of a fun thing to lay out too. You can see those belts kind of wending their way around here. And then they feed into these to make the actual concrete slabs with sand and crushed something, either slag or rock. So, yeah, I mean, this game's got a lot of really, really neat stuff to it. Like, it's still a factory game, sure, but it's also, you know, a colony management game, and that's what this whole area over here is for. So, this is our settlement. We have all of these things here being fed in. This building style here is all food. So we have 11 different types of food being fed into the to the base here, to the colony. And you can see those all here. And as long as you feed them in their food and water and these other miscellaneous things, they're happy. Here we have different types of like goods. So we have household goods, household appliances, and consumer electronics. Although the electronics aren't coming in right now. Here we have a okay. Let's delete that and put in medical supplies 3 here. Here we have a clinic, and that takes in medical supplies to keep them healthy. They're managing a flu right now, but with the medical supplies, they're able to manage it pretty fast. Outputs here, 3 different types of waste. We have biomass waste, and we have recyclables, and we have just generic trash waste. This is the electricity connector. All it needs to do is just get electricity, and it's not even that much, 1.41 megawatts out of our total of 14-ish. So about 10% of our base is electricity use is the colony right now. And then this is water in and water out. And actually the wastewater is not doing well. Why are you not doing well? Are we producing too much? 160? No, we can't be producing too much. We can process 160. And we're only able to produce 120. Unless... Oh, they produce 160. Okay, so we're actually right at the nose right now of 160, 160. Anything more, and I'd have to change this whole setup here to process different amounts of wastewater. So we can't actually have a bigger colony than this without causing problems. And then everything behind here is food related. So all the farms for all the foods. One of them is poppies for medicine, but the rest is food. This farm's not in use. We may never need it, but I have one here and one here that we can use later if we need them. Down here, I'm processing that biomass, both from here into, and also from up in here, a couple of different things produce biomass, into fertilizer, organic fertilizer, through a 2-step process of compost and then fertilizer. And that goes back into the farms to fertilize the farms, or rather greenhouses is what they actually are. Over here, I'm raising chickens and then converting them into meat, or they're laying eggs, and then I'm converting some of them into meat, and then that meat becomes also sausage as well as meat. Like then the meat, the eggs, and the sausage all get taken to the foodstuffs as well. Converting, yes, converting. We're bringing in salt water from the ocean and supplementing it with fresh water obtained from rainwater harvesters. The salt water is getting converted into water and brine. The brine's being used to make some salt here, which is being used to make the sausage. No, to make the meat, actually. We cure the chicken with salt, I guess, or treat it, whatever, with salt. So that's the salt being made here. and then the wastewater that we talked about a minute ago is getting put into the sludge from the wastewater, is getting put into this, which makes fuel gas and compost, and then we're turning that fuel gas back down here to do the same kind of paired setup with a coal to make sure we produce enough steam to keep these thermal desalinators going, to keep the water and the brine up. So yeah, there's a little bit going on. I never saw those before. That's cool. Those little signs. I never actually looked. There's little markets here. It does, yes. So that's all, like, this is all base, this is all settlement support here. Everything from this drop-off point here and then back is all settlement support. And then down here is the nuclear power plant. We have a uranium reactor here running at... Wait, why is it not running at the full 3x speed? Interesting. Or is it? I guess it is. Guess it is. Because that's 2x there, so it is. I just don't know why it's not. Probably because we're not drawing all the power. That's probably what it is. But this is one nuclear power plant. I had some supplementary steam, coal-powered steam production here for emergency purposes, and then we have everything set up here to have another nuclear power plant of the same size, including everything we need. Everything over here is enough to support this whole thing. This is all the uranium refining over here, and then I just need to turn this on, all this on here, delete that bit, and then set this up mirrored on this side, and I have another, I can double my nuclear power plant just like that. So each one of these produces 18 megawatts. So we have a decent amount of nuclear power. I have some solar out here. I haven't really been doing much with the solar. It's a little bit of power for a lot of space, so I haven't been dealing with it. I could put it out later, but I haven't bothered lately. So yeah, there's a lot to this game. This is glass and chlorine down here. Like that's all there is for glass and chlorine. So it's kind of a funny thing on how some things are huge and some things are tiny. And how that works. What's going on? Oh, you're done with dirt. That means that these trucks need to get delete. So that ramp is done. I could dig this down and then fill it in with dirt, but I'm not going to bother with that. I think we can call it done here now. Yeah, we can call it donezo now. We can delete that thing as well. Retired, indeed. No, they're not retired. Well, yeah, they're retired, but you're still working on these belts. That's going to be a little while yet. Yeah. In fact, I perhaps should have done them as more Mark II belts, because I actually have a larger storage here of the construction parts Mark III due to a lot higher usage over time. I actually created a bigger buffer for it. I guess I should have done the same for the 2s. I just didn't. And then these are the 4s, and we don't use those very often. So I really didn't need a huge storage for them, but I have one anyway. So we could start filling up these boxes now. Let's start on this side. This first one here is gold scrap. So instead of letting the gold scrap get driven all the way out there, we could deliver it here, but again, we don't have that belt running all the way out there yet, so it's not going to do us any good. Iron scrap, we don't have the smelting. The iron smelting is not activated over here yet, the new iron smelting. Ooh. Why did power demand just skyrocket for a moment? And then plummet again. That's scary. That's scary. And then, it's plummeted way down below where it was. So some of these we want to activate now and some of we don't, basically is the idea. And then as we activate them, we need to turn off the destinations here. But as you can see, most of the belts aren't completed all the way through. So until they're completed all the way through, it's not going to do us a whole lot of good. Caledorn, welcome. Thank you. Much appreciated. God. Did they fill this up already? No. Come on, fill that up. Where are they getting this rock from? That's coming into here. A lot of places. Oh, not a lot of places. This and that. Oh, it is a lot of places. Import from here. Those two. That one's actually good. That one there. That should be it now. I can probably free up these trucks now because they're not taking the dirt all the way out there anymore. But maybe not. Depends on what we want to do here. How goes this? They're still filling this up. Still filling it up. Let's back this down to just a couple of trucks for now, just in case. Okay. Yeah, you can see them now. They're filling this up with rock. So that's what we needed to do. I didn't have the linkage set up right, and it wasn't exporting properly. And then we basically chewed through all that rock we had stored up here. Perfect. Perfect. But this one, there's only 40 in there. Yep, all the rock's gone now. Good. I mean, not good, but good. I do want to cancel all of these. And Kelleran's not going to stick around long today because he's addicted to playing whatchamacallit? Ixion. So we're not going to see him much. I'll Unity build those. Here. Do that one, and then if I can... There. Yep. I'll Unity build those. We're getting 18 Unity a month now. The only thing we're missing is a little bit of water and some consumer electronics. That's fine. I need to fill this in with rock now. But before we do, maybe I should fill in this part here. Let's see. What do you got? Let's do this minus, and then fill it in like this. Yeah, like that. And we don't want to go all the way down so that we don't link this thing up. But that's going to be connected up like that. Actually, maybe not even all the way that far down. Yeah, not even that far down. Just a little bit here. And I don't even know if they'll be able to fill that in or not. I don't know that they can actually reach. Can they reach into there? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what they do. Only one way to find out. We don't have any rocks, so they're not coming to dump it real quick, but that'll be the idea anyway. And I'm not putting the dirt super close to this mountain because this is copper. And I know I'm going to have to do a lot of excavation here around it, so I'm not bothering to fill in the dirt just to scoop it out again. But the slag / waste that's here is here on purpose because we're going to need to dig it out. And we needed to get rid of the water in order to dig it out, so yeah. How'd this go? Still dumping down here with slag and waste. We have plenty of waste still, I think, coming into the base. Actually, we don't. Actually, we don't. Let's pause this waste belt for a moment, and let's delete this. And get rid of it. Posture check. That's probably a good idea. Also, I needed a hydrate there, even though you didn't rename one. I was slouching. How did you know? Let's take these trucks out. And that way they can come and scoop this up. There we go. And then I can unpause this belt again. And it'll just fill up this one bucket. Now I have 3 trucks assigned here. And because this bucket is 360 and each of these trucks is a capacity of 60, that means that 6 trucks can be registered here at any one time. But I don't want a bunch of trucks assigned here because I want them to be able to do other jobs too. So that's why I did half. And then random trucks from the base will come and fill in that rest of that job. So that's how that works. They kind of register for their 60 and no one else can take that. So if it gets up to 60 and the truck sitting here doesn't take it, that's because another truck registered for it. And it gets a little weird, but it's fine. Oh, the servers are in there because... Oh, that's full. That's why. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, you know what we haven't done in a long, long time? We haven't done any battling. We have all this red to get rid of. We should go do some of that. I need more people, though. That's the problem. But what I can do, I think, is I think I can slow down... Yeah, I can slow down the mine. Let's slow this down to 6x, or even 7x. That buy me enough people? No, let's go down to 6. That's going to produce... What does it say? 162? Yeah. It's going to produce 162 oil every minute. We're only capable of consuming 54 times 4 crude oil every minute. So whatever that is. Capable of. 216. So really the 8x speed is all we need for this oil refinery anyway. But we're not running at full speed here because you can see these aren't even running, and that's because they have full outputs. Or missing inputs, but the missing input is because this one isn't running that often. So, and that's because our diesel's full. So this boat here is not running as often as it should, and its destination is completely full. Now, one thing I could do here is I could make this ship a 4-seater here instead of a 2, like a 4 bay, and then I could connect these 2 tanks together, and that way the like have another tank here and everything, and that way this boat would only go half as often, which means it would use less diesel per journey, which is what I should actually do. Maybe we should just set that up now. Yeah, we probably should. That's going to take a little bit of tweaking, I think, but we'll figure that part out. Let's go ahead and put these down. There. Another one of these here. Like that. Have them go ahead and build this. You know what, just forget it. Unity build it. Costs us a few Unity, but it's fine. And then let's delete 2 stretches of pipe here. Unity delete. And let's put in a pipe balancer. And I want this from there. And then let's just Unity build both of those. And so this pipe balancer will try to keep even inputs. You can enforce it, but I don't want to enforce it. Because right now, this one needs to fill up. And so we might as well use, or can use this one more than we can use this one. But here comes the boat, and the boat is full now. Has 440 times 4, which is 1760. And it's going to drain the latter 2 much faster because they got an empty tank to go into. But that's okay. And this is going to be a large amount of crude. Way more than we ever need. But the boat won't have to go as often. The boat will only have to go... It uses more fuel. It used half again more-ish. But it's bringing back twice as much crude, so it's more efficient that way. And I have the rest of these kind of set up as halves right now. And we could even go up to a 6x or 8x cargo depot if we wanted to. But I don't think we need to for any of these. Maybe we'll change our minds later, but for right now, I'm fine with the 4s. And I'm using half the 4s in most cases. So, there's that. That's cargo. So yeah, so I borrowed those workers. That's 129 workers. Really, game. I need 130 for this. What else can I pause? What else can I pause? Probably something. I don't know where the extra workers got jobs at. Oh, I know where I can get some workers from. We've got these here. They're not being used for anything. There's also these here that aren't being used for anything. Pause all them. There's some extra workers. And then I have the one that I signed out over here. And it's probably parked over here. There it is. You can pause that one too. There's 6 extra workers that I just found. So let's do... I probably added some trucks. Actually, it's probably what I did. So let's load our 130 crew into the boat here. And let's go out and harry some pirates and stuff. Battle score of 610. What's my ship's battle score, by the way? Nope. Battle score of 900. Okay. So let's go out here and battle. We haven't done this in a long time, like many, many moons. Many, many moons and many, many streams. But that's okay. Oh man, they're still working on this. It's gonna be a while. Yep, should have had a bigger buffer. Because that thing sets idle most of the time. Let's see. How is this going? Almost done. Yep, just 3 more tiles left to fill up. One more tile left to fill up. Ship in battle. Let's go take a look. Watch it. Didn't even get close. We blasted the crap out of them. Got some more electronics and microchips. Hooray. We can stay out here. We can do a little more battle. Battle score of 990. Ours is only 900. I guess we can see what happens. Salvage indeed, yep. I don't know what happens if they're slightly overpacing us, but I don't know how we get our score up beyond 900. We've unlocked every research. I think we did all the upgrades, at least. Let's see. We shall see. Apparently our score, we can still outpace them. Well, so here's part of the reason why we win. Our guns have a range of 25 kilometers. Their guns only have a range of 20 kilometers. So we can start firing on them for 5 kilometers before they can hit us. Marshall, stream some eco? Yep, I probably will. I was planning on it. Plus, we do 113 DPS with each of our guns, and they do half that-ish, a little more, with each of their guns. So that's part of the good news here. More electronics, more microchips. What about this one? And they gotta do exploration before they start the battle. I haven't done this stuff in so long. Well, I mean, I have all the research. I've done all the techs. I've got all the upgrades. Our engine is the most powerful. We have an extra fuel tank, so we can stay out there longer and go further, stay out longer. Our bridge is better, which gives us something. Radar, advanced radar. How's it going? There we go. They're doing a little bit of damage to me. I mean, I've taken damage, it's for sure. And we're coming back now. We ran out of... That's all the fuel we had. We only had enough fuel to make it back, so then we automatically return from the from out here. And then we'll come out here and we'll deal with these guys too. What is that? Limestone and quartz. All the yellow ones and the green ones are the good ones. The yellow ones are places where I can do something. I can either trade, or I can harvest resources or whatever. And the red ones are the bad guys, and the green ones are the settlements that I have not yet uncovered. So I have to go to those too. We're getting trees from here, and we're getting, that's a settlement. There's quartz here. We're bringing that in. I think that's the only 3 we're bringing in actually oh, we're bringing in 4. We have a uranium as well. Nope, not that. This one, uranium out here? Yeah, out here. We're bringing in 4 things. Crude, wood, quartz, and uranium over here. Of course. Let's see, we need to repair the boat. Oh, I turned off auto repair? Oopsie. Turn that back on. That's where else you use mechanical parts and electronics. I might have to actually set up another electronics maker in a box. We have... These are the only electronics makers I have now. I'm going to turn the exports on this. The mechanical parts, we had those in stock in the cargo hold here. Electronics 2, I think I should have in a box here, which they can export from, so that should be fine. They'll deliver all that stuff down here, and they'll repair the boat. There they go. And steel, of course. Steel will take a little bit, because we gotta make more, probably. But I may need to make a little bit more mechanical parts and electronics, just for repairing the boat. I totally didn't think about that. What about, out here? How am I handling these electronics? Oh, they're being direct feed. Okay. Everywhere I'm making electronics 1, I'm direct feeding, except for this one place right here. So I may just change that so that I can get access to those, but I just turned it on. Oh, I don't need to have to keep full on that anymore. That's a good thing. So now they'll be able to pick some up and leave. Good. With keep full, the trucks can't pick up. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, 75 we need in here. And they need to just come and pick up these, the electronics and the microchips here. Let's just... Why won't they empty that slag? Let's delete this crude. I need to just store this other stuff here, the lab equipment and things. Let's put up a few boxes for that. 180, that should be plenty, right? Yeah, 180. Let's just put up a few boxes for that. Right up in this, right here actually would be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unity build those, please. And then we'll just make this, I don't even know if we need to keep this crap. But, actually, you know what? No, let's turn those around. Copy. Unity delete. Cut. Place them again. Unity build. I have reasons. We'll do lab 1. Lab 2. Oops. Lab 2. I don't think we even need this crap anymore, but just in case. And lab 4. And then vehicle parts. Yeah, I should have not turned this on. Let's pause this. That way they use the vehicle parts for other things. I could put up another one of these boxes here. Unity build that. And I could even feed them in. Like this. I'm just trying to get the bulk of this dumb stuff out of here. And then the mechanical parts, I'm going to put those in a box too. They can go right in here. Mechanical parts. For now, at least. Oops. There we go. Unity this and this. This makes mechanical parts, but for right now, we'll unload them into that. We have a lot of them. We now even have enough room for what I have. We don't. And yeah, these servers, let me just do this. And that should eat those servers up. Or give me room to put them into here. That it does. That it does do. And this slag, I think I could just delete that too. Shipyard is overloaded still. All those dang construction parts. Holy crap. Those are construction parts. 583. Holy crap, holy crap. Let's just do a couple of these boxes here. Unity build those. Make one of them for construction parts. And then they'll deliver them to here and they'll just get carried over to there. And then I still have 297 of these left. Back up, truck. We don't have enough construction parts too for those. Here. Because of electronics, because of what? Rubber? Maybe I'm not making enough rubber again. Maybe we need to make more. I mean, we're making 36 per minute. That's I think we did the math and that should be enough. But there we go. There we go. It unloaded the boat. Okay. Let's go back out and do some more battles. 610. Go. Yow. Settlement is full of trash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I screw this up again? You don't know where to dump the trash. Oh no, it filled up. Oh crap. Trash mountain here. Yup. Oopsie. This. Please. This. And I shouldn't actually be filling those in up there. Tisk, indeed. Actually, we should be stopping there. Let's go all the way to there. Mark that spot. Take these out. Flatten this off here. Yeah, that's what I want. All the way out to there. Such a waste of time. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jake. Let's do that. I'm going to carve that out with my excavators that I have turned off right now. But I can turn one back on. Where are you at? Here. Unpause this one. And go back to work with a couple of trucks. That's all you need is probably 2. There they all come. And that, my friends, is why you need to keep an eye on your messages. I should actually have this programmed with an alert. Notify if it's over half full. That way I get an alert, at least, so that I know that I need to deal with it. Oh, and by the way, if you do not... Oh, ooh, shipping battle. Pew the pews. Nice. More stuff, more things. Limestone quarry. If you do not have recyclable space to store or space to store biomass, you will produce more waste to compensate. Your base will always produce waste. All your waste are belong to us. Alright, come on, trucks. Come and get it. Yeah. producing a lot of waste. Ship in battle again. Oh, it's already done. And we're coming back now because we ran out of gas. Couldn't even make it up there, I guess. Sag. But we got the limestone quarry, and we got the stuff from the pirates. Okay, is this stabilizing yet? Not really. I mean, we're still flushing the settlement out. I considered increasing this to a conveyor 3, but we don't really need it. I just need to not have this problem anymore. So that's the problem. Well, we are producing a little bit of consumer electronics. The problem with those is electronics 3. And the problem with electronics 3 is I'm not producing enough microchips. I need to double this to produce the amount of electronics 3 that we're actually able to produce here. So that's one of my goals yet, is to double the that production. Usually when the settlements are full of trash, settlement waste, yeah, it lowers our health, which is here. We're still in the positive, so we're okay, but this lowers our health, which is not great. Not great. It would be nice to have an incinerator to burn the waste, but then you're just going to have air pollution. Actually, you can. You can burn the waste to produce air pollution. How do you burn the waste? I think you can. Maybe? Yeah, you can burn it in the burners. We have a burner for that. The problem is it produces a lot of air pollution, so you don't want to do that. You're better off dumping it in the ocean where it doesn't produce any water pollution. Yep. Or dump it in a hole like this. Once you dig a hole. Alright, so the ship is back again. Let's go out here and we'll claim this quartz mine. Because why the heck not? I need to be careful that I don't use too much diesel, but we're doing fine, so that's good. And this is never going to fill up with that one still being there. It does not. It's because you're constantly producing it. So it has to do with what you're producing right now, and then it causes negative effects to the colonists on the island. So it's kind of a weird way that it's set up, but that's how it works. Okay, that's what I wanted. I don't need this here anymore. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, they're dumping again. You're done now again, so we can free up the trucks here. And then once the excavator's done driving, I'm gonna free it up too. So it just depends on, I guess it does, okay, so I guess it does disperse over time. I guess it depends on how you're looking at it. Oh, they're stuck. All right, are we done here? We're done here. Okay, let's do a new dumping site over here then. Like that. That means you two should start driving. You too. There you go. Then we're going to need to fill this in some more, but I need to put a wall up first. Well, yeah, but that limited to burn time doesn't do anything either. It just burns whatever's available. So while you're burning it, it's producing pollution. And then when you stop burning it, you stop producing pollution. But the colonists, well, the way they're affected by it will just keep going up and down. I guess it's kind of hard to explain the way that it works, but it's kind of a weird setup. I watched Bold Viking do it, so that's how I know, because I've never done it myself. Because when I saw what he was doing, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Delete all that, please. Actually, Unity, all that. There we go. I was like, I don't want to do this. Yeah, well, so no, I understand. It's just a weird way it's set up. So let me go back to that. 18 air pollution. And then here, air pollution comes in to make this health number, and it just depends on what you're currently producing. Air pollution wise is how much stays affecting this here, as far as I can tell. And so you just don't want to produce any, basically, because it's just going to reduce your health. And that's kind of the long or the short of it. It's just a weird setup, the way that it works. So I guess, in a way, it doesn't matter. In a way, it doesn't matter how much pollution you're producing at any given moment, because you're just going to produce more anyway. On the other hand, it does matter. And you don't want to produce too much pollution, because you're going to get ill effects from it. Oh no, this should be out there. Crap. Delete this. But it's a weird system. So it's hard to explain how it works, because I don't know that anybody truly understands it. Oh, crap. That's wonky. Crap. Is that right? That'll be right. Oops. That won't work. Oh, crap. And that's because I couldn't get into there to make this fit. Oh, man. Let's see what happens. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. I'm not going to fill in these last two bits here yet. We're still saying we're full of waste. Let's do another one of these. Put it back. And I have 3 trucks assigned. Let's assign 3 trucks to this one. And that'll at least free up this bucket so that the spice may flow. And maybe again, I want to consider making this a Mark III. Maybe. Oh, that's where all of our rubber went. It's used in the belt placements. Yeah, we need rubber for all the belts. So that's where all the rubber went. So tell me how much space is in the settlement? It does. Okay, there it is. It's coming down. Alright, we are safe now on waste. We still have 736 to get rid of. Okay, why aren't you taking... Oh, I know why. Yeah. Export. To whichever one of these it is. I think it's this one. But I can do them both. Yeah. And then I can remove the last bucket added. Like that. And now we can deliver both of these buckets full of waste over there. And once it gets a little bit more caught up, yeah, that's good. Once it gets a little bit more caught up, we can delete this one again. But I want to allow more trucks for hauling right now for that. So we basically can allow for 12 trucks at any given time. Oh, we're burning enough fuel gas again. That means we're producing too much. Actually, the fuel gas should be ready to pipe. I could actually pipe the fuel gas now. Let's do that one, because I know that we can do that one. And that is this one, right? Yeah. Add fuel gas, keep full. And then this one over here, I'm going to make it standard and don't allow truck imports. And so now the trucks will just haul a fuel gas from this bucket to this bucket only. And that means it's a much shorter drive, which means it doesn't take as much time. And then they will, and then they can go do another job. Because this is just shortening the trips right now. Eventually these will all go away even as we can connect the rest of the bus, and then this will be tied directly into the bus. But just right now I can't do that because I'm trying to get all this finished at the same time. Alright, so I need to do something. I'm probably just going to wait until they've filled this in, and then just delete the wall and let them keep filling it in. Actually, we could do that partially already, like that. I should have control clicked. I never do, but I should have. And then I can do this and have them actually fill that in at level 4 like that. Yep. And then they'll actually fill that in, and I can skin it with dirt again on top when the time comes. Oh, our boat. Let's see. So we've finished up this southeast corner. So we can come out here now. And let's go take care of these guys. 610. Pew the pews. I love the e-brake slide here that these ships do when they come into dock. That's awesome. You know what? Let's priority input from here for right now, so that these can get balanced out a little bit. That way we don't take from this one, we let it get full, and then we can keep them both full. How's the storage? Okay, we're completely clean now, waste-wise. This is empty, and it's only just what's on the belt now. So, how's it going? They're still waiting for these guys to finish up. I'm going to wait for the belt to basically empty out. It's going to get down to, I don't know, maybe 100 or something on that belt total before it's done. Like, whatever this is here. Maybe more like 500 on the belt at any given time. Ship in battle, location explored. We got microchips and electronics and 18 pops. Oh, 18 pops. We can't house people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do that battle too. I forgot about that. We're gonna get people again. Crap. And I can't house any more people without producing too much wastewater. Actually, our settlement's producing 162.1, and we're only able to process 160. So we're actually already producing too much wastewater to begin with. What do I do? Oh, there's a rock mine out there. Ship's coming back to repair and refuel. And we're going to have too many people. So I need to, first off, pause growth. And then I need to build another one of these things. Yeah, well, the problem is I wasn't thinking about having to do that, and I bound myself up here. So I need to do this a little differently. That might mean moving the wastewater treatment like into a different spot or something. I know, not enough. We're working on it. We're building this now. It's just got to take a minute. But what I think I can do is we'll have people that that die off from the diseases. Not very many, but a few. And I turned off that automatic growth here so that I paused natural population growth. That way, the people aren't automatically replaced when somebody dies. Oh, we're out of iron. Because the only thing they're mining is stone. There's the rock that's left there. This is less good. Less good. What can I do? Can I go from here anywhere closer? Nope. Crop. Then in that case, let's move you guys over here. And let's do this. Nope, this one. This one. Ship was fully repaired. I know there's mining outside of tower areas. I have another tower. So I can do this. And I can edit its area to cover this here. And I can do this and cancel those. We don't need them anymore anyway. I cancel a bunch of these too. Not that it matters. And then instead of having all of these miners assigned to that, I can pull probably one of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, probably one of them. And assign it here instead. And then that'll come over here and we're finishing that up. While we're actually getting iron out of this side. You're special to iron. You're rock. You're rock. We need to switch the specialization to this one, to iron. This one's not specialized anymore because it's switched. Ooh, they filled that in pretty quickly too. Good. Good, good, good. It's probably a range thing again, so because this is closer to there than it is to here, any rock from here is going to come into this spot rather than this spot. Okay. How's this going? Ooh, it's going. We can continue expanding this now. This way. One more. And so that is, that's one under the surface here. So it won't fill in this area, but it will fill in up to just a bit under there. And then this I want to clear. This I want to clear. And to there for right now. And then our dirt dumper here. Nope. Here. Yep. I'm going to edit that area and put it here. Like this. And then I want to dump dirt here. Oh, I need to fix that. Uh-oh, that's not good. This one. I need to stop this one right here. And then we can go as far as we can go that way. There you go. I saw that I needed to take care of this. Yes, I did. Yes, it did. And then we can dump dirt right here with this. And actually come out like that to there for right now. And then slope down to there. And then we'll have a flat right here. And that'll dump into the ocean. And then we do the same here. Flat all the way over to there. Keep it one short for right now. This down to there, and then this should be flat right there. And then the corner's a bit more shenanigan-y. Actually, let's not do the end here as well. This bit, not that. Up there, that's fine, but down here I don't want to do. Because I'm going to have to use that for lining up later. So then this... You go out there. Actually, we can go... No, we don't do that. We go like this. It's flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do this right? I did. Okay, that's flat. That's flat. So then these come out like that. These come out like this. And then this is where it gets fun. That one comes out like this. This one comes out like this. This one comes out like this. This one comes out like this. And then I need to do, actually, maybe not even that much. You. Nope. Nope. You, and you, and you, and you. Nope. And you. Wait a minute. What the heck? Oh, I screwed up. Those come out. Dang it. This needs to be flat at 3, not at 2. So come out to there. Actually, I should have just linked those together. Oh well. Do it later. Do it later. Nope, that's not right. Here, 3s. Nope, I screwed that up too. Here we go. These here are flat at 3. That's what I wanted. Okay, back to work. This comes out like this. No, because I want to do at least something here. At least that much. But maybe more. Yeah, I think I want more here. Okay. Let's do then these two like this. And then this one like this. And that'll be where I leave it, and then I'll trim the zipper when it's done. Still have a high supply of waste over here. Yeah, we do. If I mark... No, maybe I need to leave 2 here then. That'll work. Actually, I know how I can fix that treatment thing. I'll show you in a minute, Jake. I have an idea for that. Oh, what was I doing? I was doing this. There we go. Edit the area. And move it down here like this instead. It's still up to that area right there. That'll be good. That way I can fill this in here as well. Height 3 to there. And now it's linked to that one. And all is well. All's well. Delete these. Down to there-ish, and then all those. Okay, so the idea, or the fix, rather, for the treatment plant is just to boost it to double processing speed. Now that means we might produce a bit more outputs that we can't handle. We also might consume a bit more inputs that we can't handle, but we need to check those numbers. So filtration media, we're producing 36. We're fine. Chlorine, that on the other hand, we might need more coming in. We're making that here. We're making 24. If we got over 240, which we're not, we're only at 162, then I could worry about that a little bit. But we're fine. And then even filtration media, we're not even using 10, because it'll pause here in a moment. The water, we're only producing... on average, probably about... It was 120, right? Yeah. So a little over 120 right now. Which is fine because we're outputting that on a Mark II pipe. Yeah. And then finally the sludge, we should probably... No, it's fine still as a Mark I belt. So this is actually the way to fix that. It's just to boost it. Because it just doubles the production, or the ability for it to work. The cost for that is Unity per month, 25 or 0.25 rather. But remember, we're producing right now 18.6 Unity per month. After we subtracted that 0.25, so who cares? Who cares? It's not that much. It's fine. Yeah, 0.25 to the boost. We're consuming a lot more Unity for keeping these off-site mines going than anything else. So that's the fix. And that's the easiest thing to do anyway. Instead of adding another building, when you need just a little bit more, just boost it. And you can see that it's not running all the time anyway. So I really don't even need to do this that often. And I could even put like a storage tank in here if I had room. If I hadn't done what I did here, I could put a storage tank in here to store some of it up, and then come back whenever that storage tank, set an alarm on it, and then come back whenever that storage tank gives me the alarm, boost it for a while, and then turn it back off again. So that's an option too. Oh, waste is doing much better now. Much, much better now. I wonder if wastewater backing up also produces waste. It would be logical, but I don't know. So yeah, that works. Let's see here. I think I'll leave this the way that it is with 2 because the trucks are obviously confused. Although I think I won't I should leave 3 here, but I won't assign them to this one. So when this one gets full, and actually I'm going to turn the alert off on this one too. When this one gets full, the trucks will just come and collect it. And then this one, if it starts gathering in here, then the trucks will come and collect it from there. As opposed to the opposite thing going on. What's going on here now? You have dirt you need to dump, and we don't have dirt we can dump. Why are they not bringing the dirt over here? That's not the right one. You? Oh, because I have this limited to the amount of trucks that can work here. To way too few. Let's take 5 trucks then, maybe? I don't want to let them go free ball out there because they'll just do way too much. Let's do 8 for a little while at least. What I should have is a belt coming along this new bus full of dirt, where I bring it in from the different places. Hey, Paladink. Yep, 130 out of 140 vehicles. I know I could make 10 more, but I honestly don't need them. I have 19 idle trucks right now. I just need to assign them out properly. But I don't want them to go run away on the dirt, so that's why I'm limiting how many of them can haul dirt at any given time. It has nothing to do with the number of trucks I have. It has to do with the amount of trucks I'm allowing them to use to haul dirt, which is limited right here. Let's see, this is done now. I need to watch this happen. I don't know if that's going to overflow that or not. I don't think it's going to, but I want to watch it happen. In the meantime, we can also Unity delete this whole wall. And we can do this whole thing. And fill that in some more. And we're going to dump some dirt here too, so that's why I don't want that's also why I don't want the dirt flowing too fast, because I need to be able to save some for a little while. All right, so that's not going to do entirely what I was fearing. Let's delete all of this now, and then I can fill this in. Spice must flow like this, like that. Do that too. Just for funsies. And now this is going to start overflowing, and I have to be careful with this. But I can't do anything about it yet. But they're going to fill this stuff in first. Right. You know what? Let's not allow them to do that until this is all done. Couple more. 10 trucks. Earlier we had, I don't know, all the free trucks and then some hauling dirt, and it was not a good thing for the rest of the base. So I don't want that to continue to happen. I want to make sure I have trucks available for other tasks. And you are, those are limestone. Oh, you are the one complaining right there. Dirt. Yeah, we'll get it. It's fine. It's fine. When I start allowing them to dump dirt here, it'll be much better. Or here, it'll be much better. All right, they're done again. They're annoyed again here. Let's slow this down to speed 1. Let's do this first. Actually, you know, go ahead and do 3 on those. Those should be fine. And then speed 1. And do this. Be careful. Pause. Nope, not quite. Terrain too low still. A little bit more, maybe? No? Huh. Well, that held up better than I thought it was going to do. The problem's going to be that when I pour the dirt in on top, it's going to be a problem. Yeah. All right, you all need to get reset. There we go. Let's see. How can I monkey with this now? Let's do a save. Let's do a save. Just in case. Just in case I screw this up. And delete that. Okay. And then these. Nope, we can still only do the 1. But maybe with having a little bit more to dump here, we can make that work. We can dump here again. So let's see how that works. I like playing with how this works because this is kind of a unique mechanic in this game, or to this game, I should say. Let's do that. Still not quite there. Okay. Well then, never mind then. Jerk. Now I'm really messing with it. Maybe. Maybe that did it. Let's see. Still doesn't like that tiny little bit right there. That's kind of hilarious. And then it gets into that. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Crap. I think I can fix that too. Build that. Build this. No, I won't be able to build that one. That's in the corner. Unity those, please. And get this in here again. Unity that, please. I destroyed this bit right here, but that's okay, I think. No, it won't go all the way down because the train's too high now. Can I put this one in here now, though? No, the train's too low in that corner. I'm going to leave it like that. It's fine. The dirt might sneak through. Game's a handling corner as well as a tradition, really? Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong, my friend. You're not wrong. Okay, so this now we switch to dirt dumping. Dirt. And then we do new dumping height at 5. All the way through here. All the way down. All the way down. To there. Like that. Oops. And now we'll dump dirt on top of that rock, and it'll be nice and pretty again. Just ask it. And then once we get that dirt dumped, then we can dump dirt up here too. Now, I might want to give them a few more trucks, but I'm nervous about that because, again, I don't want to overwhelm the rest of the base that's still reliant on trucks until we can get the belt bus all working again. Oh, you know why the power went up? Duh. Belts require power in this game. Oh, they're done too? Ooh. Nice. Nice. Oh, even the concrete's running now too. Nice. All right, we can turn that one off. Limestone's coming out. Nice. Chugging along. That's going to go into the wherever the destination bucket is down here. There we go. Nice. That will be a keep empty. No, that'll just be there for availability, I think, for right now. Yeah, limestone. Okay, good. I hooked up to the right spot. I was checking my notes, my plans. So we can start feeding in the rest of these things then. Iron plate, steel plate, especially those kinds of things. Those go over, over here. Let's see. Iron plate, steel plate are these two here. Steel first. Hopefully I'm doing this the right way. We should do one of them at a time. Keep full though. Should I risk it? I'll risk it. Who cares? And iron plate. That means we're going to basically empty this out and that out to fill those two boxes up. Here comes the dirt. Good. And then this one will be next on the dirt. I'm not going to move it yet. I need to let them finish the rock. I'm interested to see what happens here, though. I'm actually going to cancel that one just so I can do it by myself. Just to see. And then they'll come back out here and keep dumping out here. But since it's so much further, they won't do it first. Power just shot up again. Might be just about time to get the new reactor up and running. Maybe that'll be a good thing for tomorrow, though, because I just noticed the time as well. We're overtime. We're in overtime. So here comes steel and iron. I want to let them go ahead and run, and then we'll end the stream after that. I just hope I have them connected to the right belts. That would be bad if not. In the meantime, let's look for a raid target. Oh, there's one. Comes the steel and iron, chugging along. Okay, good. Very good. Very, very good. So, steel no longer needs to import or export from here. Iron from here, nope, and nope. And those will be fed by the bus. We don't need either one over here. And of course, eventually the iron and the steel will come back from this side, and then they'll set to reverse the belts, and those will be taken care of. So next time we can continue turning on some of these things so that the trucks don't have to drive up into this area anymore. and that'll help with matters until we get this bus across here completed, which shouldn't be too much longer now. We have the main pieces ready to go. We just need to finish filling this in, and then we can move these last few belts that are here over, and then start building things in. Building things into this bus. The plan would be to be able to have another one of these, but I made it a little too narrow, so I actually have to widen that, which we can do. We can do once we get rid of this one. We can make that work, I think. So we'll figure that out next time. Iron Ox Mine has no place to dump products. I don't know what you're trying to dump. Probably rock. Probably because I don't have you linked to that right bucket anymore. Nope, I don't. Let's add in this one. And mine control tower has no designations. Okay, you're done with that mess now. So I think we can also do something real quick here. Let's do... that, kind of. Yeah, I think so. This and this and this, that, and then all these can be mined. Mine. There, here, here, here. Careful. Don't let him get outside. There. Here. There. And, yeah, that's fine too. These. And all of this now. All right, and then next time we'll just continue this work a little bit more, and we're almost to the point where I will be happy with the way the base is laid out, and we can do the final technology of the rocket assembly and launch, and then make sure that's stable, and then that will call it. So we're probably a few streams away yet, just to get this bus up and working, get hooked up to the east and the west sides here properly, get everything crossing, and then by that time, hopefully we'll be able to start using the iron from this mountain over here, and we'll be in a much better shape. So let's raid Mr. Taco. He is playing Grounded with BL Andrew, Bacon Bits, and Son Kiki, I think is what it says. I can't tell. They do a lot of co-op streaming on the weekends together, so they're probably drinking too, so that'll be entertaining at least. So stick around for the raid, and say hello if you don't mind, but at least stick around for the raid so you get counted in the trip. And then we'll see you all again tomorrow night for Dinkum Shenanigans. We are what are we working on? We are working on adding in more people to our town still. Hopefully we'll get to that. We'll be able to finish that quest pretty soon. We need to have 5 people. I think we're at 3 or 4 right now. But we need to get much more happiness with them so that we can move on from there. So come for that, hang out, chat with us, and see what's going on there. And then next week it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like always, along with Friday community game night in Discord. So the usual schedule, but I like to repeat it every so often just in case. So let's go ahead and start the raid, and we will say hello to Mr. Taco. Thanks for coming, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.